Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa Another 2. Last time we completed chapter 3, and I want to kill Kanade. I mean, she's already dead, but I want to kill her again with my own bare hands. And we figured out the identity of yet another void, and it's a Roha. What the heck? I really like her. That makes me sad. And now we're going to be starting chapter 4. I'm going to be completely honest. I have not recorded in about a month now. I bulk recorded 12-ish episodes. I'm not really sure how many it was. It was from like episode 10 to the one before this, all in one weekend. And then I was like good for a month. I didn't have to do anything. But I'm starting to run out of episodes. At the point of recording this, I still haven't posted any of the trial or investigation for chapter 3, but we just got to Satsuka's death, so I'm like, I gotta start recording again. So here I am. This won't be a bulk recording session. This will probably be just like, this is all I do today, and then the coming weekend I'll do a lot more, because it's Sunday night right now. Anyways, let's get into chapter 4.
Hajime.
What?
The town is holding its largest festival of the year. A man from the local monastery brought homemade fish and chips to the feast, and the people absolutely loved it. They asked the man if he really made the dish himself, and do you know what he said?
What did he say?
Indeed, I am the fish fryer. Hajime, what do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph.
Seriously, just stop. Is this all karma for my past life or something? Yeah, sure, I'm a murderer. I'm ready to accept whatever punishment that comes. But why this out of all punishments in the world? I'd rather suffer physically than having to listen to these annoying jokes forever.
Annoying jokes? That's not very nice. We don't have anything to do here. Not to mention, there isn't a lot we can do when we look like this. That's why we're chatting with each other.
Well, then just chat, without making those weird puns. They're driving me crazy.
Oh, you don't find them entertaining?
How am I supposed to when I've heard them for the 1000th time? I feel like I'm gonna die from this, even though I'm already dead.
To die for this? Are you already dead?
That's not funny. Oh, come on. What is this?
This must be the theme. Void's special telephone that links the living with the dead.
Now that they're in random things in.
Hello?
Did I get through? Hello?
That voice must be a Roha. Long time no see.
Roha? We're really connected to her?
Hajime, Emma, help me. What's the matter, Roha?
Mikado's threatening me. He told me to commit murder in the next island. What should I do?
Oh dear.
Mikado, that brat. Hey, don't listen to him, Roha.
But
I know how you're feeling right now. You're too good to be involved in a plan like this. We're dead. We don't have to wait to order you around. Just make sure to do what you want to do. Don't go down our road.
Hajime. He's right, Roha. This place isn't that as bad as it seems. Don't overthink it too much and go for it.
What are you talking about? That's basically telling her to go die.
That's not what I meant.
Come to think of it, Emma, did you have to take my place in the second island? It's really your fault I have to go through all this.
What?
No, never mind. So it was supposed to be a Roha. Okay. It's 7 a.m. Wake up. Have a vigorous and comfortable day. Is it already morning? I didn't sleep a wink. The trial ended over midnight, so it should be natural that I feel tired and sleepy. Yet, I couldn't sleep at all. I feel extremely tired. Maybe I'll just go back to sleep, I thought to myself as I laid myself back in bed. But despite my tiredness, I just couldn't go to sleep. I guess I'll just go and have breakfast for now. Here we go, breakfast time. No one's here. Good morning. Huh? I headed to the diner to eat breakfast as usual, but there was no one there. Weird, did I misread the clock? I checked the time to see if I overslept, but it was our usual meeting time. Even Mikado's food isn't here. What's going on? Oh no. I didn't know what to make of it, but I had to have breakfast one way or another, so I headed to the convenience store. They haven't left for the 4th island yet? I guess not. There's Yuki. Oh, hello there. Yuki? Sora? Funny, running into you here of all places. Are you here to eat breakfast as well? Nobody was at the diner, and Mikado seemed to be out of business, so I thought to come here. How can you be so cheerful about this? What? There was another death mere hours ago. We started with 16 and now we're down to 9. So how can you stay that cheerful? What do you mean cheerful? Oh, wait, you're an ultimate, right? Forget about it. Of course you're different from a normal talentless student like me. Yuki, she doesn't know what she is. She might not have a talent. Yuki, if you think a normal greeting is acting cheerful, that means you're seriously depressed right now. You think you're the only one depressed here? We're all the same as you. But we shouldn't just despair about it. Shouldn't just despair about it? That also is only possible for ultimates. For a normal person like me, this is the limit. This is the end for me. I just can't stay hopeful like you. Yuki, listen to me. I don't even know what my talent is or who I am. You're an ultimate yourself, the ultimate lucky student. Would you stop comparing yourself to others? Like my ass! What even is the ultimate lucky student? What kind of talent is that? If I truly was the ultimate student, why am I in this place? Why am I going through all this? I just can't go on now. I'm different from you. Yuki, even if it seems like there are no clues, you should assume otherwise and investigate to the end. Then something good will come out of it. That's what you said a few days ago. I beg you, don't forget that attitude you had. I know you're stressed, but we can't just give up. If one of us starts to give up, we all will in the end. I'm sorry that I yelled. I didn't mean to do that. I just can't seem to control myself. No, I'm sorry I yelled too. So, why don't we make up? What? We don't know where the others are, so why don't we eat breakfast together? Eating lunchboxes together, you know? No, I'm sorry, but I want to be alone for now. Oh, alright then. See you later then. Okay, bye. And Yuki left just like that. I guess I'll have to eat breakfast alone today. Poor Sora. I got angry with Yuki. That wasn't very like me. I mean, Yuki was the one at fault, that's for sure. But I always managed to keep my cool. When I saw Yuki being so weak, I just couldn't stand it. I ended up snapping at him. Ultimate. We're all ultimate students. Am I an ultimate student?
Honestly, I was mentally prepared for Shobai. I can estimate the threat level of a person immediately from a first glance. And ever since our first encounter, I always have been cautious of you. But Sora, what are you? You have nothing special to boot, and you can't even remember your own talent. How is someone like you able to win against someone like me? Sora, what really is your talent?
Let's investigate. Thinking like this won't get me anywhere. I need to get out and do something if I want any answers. So investigating it is. So I'm not going to be allowed to hang out with anybody? Let's test it. Okay, no. Okay, let's investigate. I really want to do regular old social events because I want to go talk to Shobai and get some of those skills. That's kind of my main motivation. Let's go here. Carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues, but I won't give up. Yay, experience. I reached 12. I gained 2 skill points. I found something. Oh, a letter set. And then I go back to my room. I'm assuming I still can't hang out with people. Let's investigate here. I investigate the area, I didn't find any clues. I gained XP. I found something. Yay, it's money. I found something else. A spring toy. Then I go back to my room. Let me check my fatigue levels. Okay. I'll go investigate one more time. Investigate block A this time. I was like debating between resting and investigating because I want fatigue to actually hang out with people. But also I need these skill points badly. And that's all I got. Oh, lame. Oh, a whole day of nothing. Woohoo. The class trial has ended, but we haven't departed from this island yet. So I tried searching Satsuki Land one last time, but it surprises me that I wasn't able to find a single clue. Maybe it's just me, but everyone else seems to refuse to speak to one another. I actually went to the first floor corridor in hopes there would be a head count, but even Shinji, who came up with the idea in the first place, didn't come. If this goes on, things are going to be real bad. I should gather everyone to talk about this after I get a good night's sleep. That's what Setsuko would have done. And we're going to bed. Yay. A. K. Nikkei. Is he the last one? Is he the last void? Oh my god. That's gonna be hilarious if he is, considering how much of a jerk he was when he's like, I'm afraid of voids. I can't hang out with them. Keep your voice down. Don't you have common sense? Sorry, but you didn't answer me back. So, what did you call me for? Make it quick. Just because it's night doesn't mean no one is listening. Nikkei, I heard that you betrayed the organization. It is him. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude, why were you such a jerk then? If you're literally void, why are you so like, what you could be void? Betrayed void. I can't believe they're telling us this early. I thought we would have to wait another chapter. That's not true, right? It can't be. You betrayed void. That can't be true, right? Did Mikado say that? I knew he'd find out, that blasted monster. Nikkei, you really? Why? You were the one who brought us together. Why are you turning against? Mikado did it first. He's the one who murdered Hajime. But there's nothing we can do about it. We can't go back now, then when we've already started the plan. And didn't you agree to all this too? I tried giving some thought to this matter and decided that I can't agree with him. Even if he didn't kill Hajime and the original plan went without a hitch, I would have betrayed Void nonetheless. Mikado Sanoji, that scum. I'll kill him for sure. Then what about the plan? I don't like Mikado either, but it's going to be just us two if you kill him. Hey, Aroha, why are you so desperate? What does me leaving Void have to do with you? Did you really need me that much? You all just sided with Mikado like turncoats when you thought I was incapable. Why are you begging at me all of a sudden? To be honest, I've got nothing to say to you. Us meeting like this is already risky enough. Mikado told me to kill someone. What? You know, I was supposed to go second, but then Emma took my place. And Kanade beat me to it in this island, so Mikado wants me to make up for it. But it's really your turn next, right? It's a bit weird for me to do the murder when you were alive like this. So what do you want? Me doing the murder for you because you don't want to? Is that why you came to me? Help me, please. I'm gonna die if it keeps going like this. Yeah, of course your life is so precious that it should be preserved no matter what, and mine isn't. You really didn't change a bit. You can't do anything on your own, so you always depend on someone else. This is just a waste of breath. Don't talk to me again in the future. I have nothing to do with you all anymore. Nikkei, I'm sorry. I'll apologize if I did something wrong. Please, just this one time. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to? It's him. Wow. Well, now we know I'll avoid. I was right. It's not Shobai. Or Shinji. I didn't think it was him. But, at 7 a.m., wake up, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and additionally, since the trial has just ended, our ship will be headed towards the 4th island, like always. The cruise time will be the same as the last, and be careful as the ship might shake a bit. Oh, it's already morning. I didn't get to talk to anyone yesterday in the end. Today I'll try talking with everyone during breakfast. If no one comes to the diner like yesterday, I'll do whatever I can to talk with them. Maybe I'll abduct them one by one to the diner. The ship is sailing, so everyone should be inside the monikers. Let's hurry and head to the diner. Here we go. It better let us actually hang out with people today, because I need those... I forgot to get Yuri's stupid skill last chapter, and I suffered because of it. So I gotta find Shobai and buy some stuff.
Ah, Sora.
Yuriko, good morning. What were you doing in front of my room?
Good morning. Well, I was gonna suggest heading to the diner together to eat breakfast.
Yuriko, you didn't show up at the diner yesterday morning.
I'm sorry, Sora. I've been in my room all day yesterday. I didn't investigate as well. I was so scared and anxious ever since the last trial that I gave up on everything and stayed in my room. But things shouldn't stay like this. I've prepared myself all yesterday meditating. We shouldn't give up and talk this out. Talk through this until we achieve some sort of result. Setsuka would have done so.
Yuriko.
So, would you care to help me if you're with me then?
I wonder, were we actually sisters in our past lives?
What?
How else would we think this identically? I thought the same as you, Yuriko. Yesterday morning when nobody came to the diner, I thought we needed to do something. Of course everyone's taking this hard. I feel painful. Everyone feels painful. That should be the same for every one of us. But that's all the more reason why we need everyone to talk about this. We mustn't run away from this. That's what you thought, right?
Yeah, I knew you'd understand.
I'm actually thankful that you came to me before I did. Judging from Yuki's state, we don't know if the others will listen to our suggestions. But at least you're on my side, right?
It's not like you have to say such embarrassing things. It's not like I'm doing this for you, okay? Don't get the wrong idea.
There it is. Your tsundere side.
Forget it. Let's just head to the diner. Fresh start, so we should give it our all.
I kind of ship Sora and Yuriko, not gonna lie. I think they're cute. Appreciating Yuriko's kindness, I headed to the diner with her. Nikke and Mikado, these are our new buddies. Just Void. Nobody's here as expect. At least, if Nikke is here, he might let us do his free time events. Which I wanted to get his one skill, so I could save a lot of time. What? Greetings. Such a nice morning, don't you say?
What's with this duo? Why are you guys here?
I wonder as well. I thought I arrived pretty early today, but it seems like Nikke beat me. So you're back to cooking for us again? Where were you all day yesterday? Oh, you actually spoke to me for once. Well, nothing much. As the one and only mastermind of this killing school trip, there was some business to attend to after the class trial.
What should we do, Sora? At this rate, we'll no longer be able to have a group gatherings during breakfast.
No, don't worry, they'll come. Nikke? Just sit down and wait. They'll come in due time.
Excuse me, what's up with you?
How about we sit first, Yuriko? I was gonna wait a while anyways. If nobody comes, we can gather everyone up ourselves.
Yeah.
I didn't expect everyone to be here. I figured I would wait a bit with Yuriko and go search for them if they didn't arrive, but what did Nikke mean by that? And why did Nikke, who opposed us up until now? As I was thinking about that to myself, people actually did start to arrive one by one, much to my surprise.
Hello.
Shinji.
Sorry for not doing anything yesterday. Kinda got angry at myself for being an idiot with all bark and no bite. I thought all day about what I should do from now on, and I decided that I couldn't do anything alone anyways. And with your message, I thought it would be best for everyone to gather around and talk.
Good idea. But what do you mean by my message?
Huh?
Sure, I was gonna gather everyone up to talk about what we should do from now on. But I never sent a message to everyone, or anything like that. Oh, so you're all here. What do you mean by important business? It was Sora, right? You're the one who sent us that message, right?
Hold on just a minute. What is everyone talking about? What do you mean by message, by important business?
So it wasn't you who sent this message.
What is that? It's a note that says there's some important stuff that I want to talk about, so please attend the breakfast meeting. When I woke up, this was slipped in through the door, and it seemed like everyone else had received it as well. I didn't see anything like that.
Oh, come to think of it, something did fall out of my door when I left my room. I guess I did receive it, but I somehow missed it.
What? Then who the heck sent this note?
It's me. Nike.
Oh, so that's why you... What is with you? This is so not like you. You think that you can act all cold and mighty all this time and come back to us without...
Now calm down, Yoriko. Let's first hear what he has to say. Nikkei did cooperate with the investigation when Setsuko died. I just don't think he's that bad of a guy.
Well, I ain't that nice. So what is it you want to talk about? I want to speak as soon as possible, but not everyone has gathered yet. I wasn't here yet. Teruya and Aroha. I don't have hopes for Shobai or Teruya anyway. I'll start once Aroha arrives here. So first sit down and eat. Looks like Sora also has a thing or two to say anyways. Why don't we listen to her while we wait for Aroha?
Why should you be the one to decide that? Really, what is up with you today?
Calm down, Yoriko. I was going to talk to everyone anyways. This is the perfect chance. Let's all talk over breakfast. So, Sora, what's this thing you wanted to tell us? The thing I wanted to tell you? Nothing. There's nothing like that. What? I didn't have anything specific to say. I just wanted to talk with everyone, that's all. Everyone, you all didn't come to breakfast yesterday, right?
Sorry about that.
I'm not trying to scold you or anything here. Mikado didn't even prepare the meal for us anyway. And it was the day right after the trial. Painful things are starting to pile up. And Setsuka, who would rally everyone up in times like these, isn't with us anymore. I get how you all feel. You probably don't have the faintest idea what to do from now on. Even I don't have a clue about our future. I want to just give up and let go of everything. But is that really the right thing to do? Are you going to live on this island for eternity? Facing your back against the truth and letting the fallen's death be in vain? I, for one, don't want that outcome. I want to uncover my true identity, as well as figure out why that piece of trash Mikado is doing all this. So everyone, please, just don't give up. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. Please, I beg of you, with me. Please fight alongside with me. Please help me create hope for us.
Sora.
I know in my head I agree with everything you just said, but we really don't have any hope at all. You think hope is some instant food you can make from the fridge? You cannot create hope out of nothing.
Yuki, you...
But it's true, isn't it? You were down yesterday because there really isn't any hope, right? Sora, I suppose then you've somehow found some clue, Is that why you're telling us this?
Would it kill you to be positive for once?
Yuki, I repeat myself, but I also don't know which way we're supposed to take from now on. All I'm asking is for you to not give up. Not give up? Search for clues to escape this place. Bring the voids to our side. It doesn't matter what the specifics are. Let's just talk together like normal people, bring our heads together and live our bests. If we stick on to that urge to live on, hope will soon come to us. I at least think so.
Sora.
Thank you, Mikado. Thank you. Bravo, amazing. Nothing less to expect from Sora, I must say. A ray of light that shines through when everyone else is in despair. The symbol of hope itself. I knew you were different from the moment I laid my eyes on you. It's all useless, hollow platitudes again. You and Bro are the same. Words that do not bear a hint of responsibility nor practicality. Yes, you might call it irresponsible, but I do think that my platitudes are better than the aimless whines of an identically hopeless baby like you. Oh, Sora, get him. What? But aren't I right, Yuki? You're always whining about something, yet the thought of talking it out with everyone has never crossed you, has it? So what? You think talking with us will find the exit? You don't know until you try it. But this fact alone stands still. That a person who only complains about everything will never ever escape from this place. You little! Is that your attempt at threatening me? My, aren't you scary? Would you like to hit me? Come on, hit me. As if you have the courage to do even that. Sora, stop it. Why are you so pissed off all of a sudden?
Yuki, you should quit it as well. Fights like these have no ends or meanings.
I did it again. Why is it, I wonder? Even if I try to keep my cool, every time I look at Yuki's pathetic state, I can't stop myself from lashing out. If I take out my anger, I will be throwing away my chance to talk with them. The wise choice would be to calm down and talk here. Then why? I'm sorry, Yuki. I've went too far. Hello, I got up late. You know what the note was about? What is going on here? Nice timing, Aruha. Hey, Nikkei. Huh? Aruha's here. Say what you called us out for. You're scaring me. Why don't you calm down a bit, Yuki? You look overly heated up right now. Say it. I'm a void. He's telling us. Oh my god. Nikkei, what are you thinking? What? I'm one of the 3 remaining voids. Oh, now Mikado's not happy. What is this? Have you lost your mind? Nice reaction. I suppose you didn't expect this to happen? I've been thinking on it for a while. Since I got found out, it'd be better to put you in more trouble by letting you know face to face. Wait, is this real? Nikkei, you're a void? Yeah.
Why are you telling us that?
I cannot forgive Mikado Sanoji. Plus, this is the best I can do to keep Setsuka's will to waste. Arrogant little brat. Do you truly wish to die? You will be affected and the most if the plan fails. Look at our leader showing off his silver tongue again. When you think our lives are nothing more than disposables, I don't care. I can't stand your atrocious scheme any longer. Don't expect things to go your way now. Fine then. I did not think you would expose yourself in front of everyone. Do as you wish. You will realize in due time that there is nothing you can achieve. That must have been a blow for him. Sweet. Look at us, Nikkei. If Mikado's acting like that, then what you said should be true. Are you really a void? Why would I lie to you if I wasn't a void?
Why? Why did you do this? You locked us up, then forced us to kill. If you're really a void, you better have an answer. Why the heck did you force us into this?
Calm down. I'll explain everything. You're the worst. You constantly bother to look down on us. I thought there would be some good in you. You hid behind a mask and mocked us from behind the scenes? Don't think you'll get away with it. Everyone, I see where you're coming from, but let's listen to what Nikkei has to. I'm sorry. What? Is Nikkei gonna become cool? Is he gonna become a cool character? I'm sorry, I've done things that are absolutely unforgivable. After abruptly apologizing to us, Nikkei suddenly stooped down to his knees. Wait, what do you think you'll... I know, I cannot be forgiven like this for everything I've done. But still, considering what our voids did to you, me doing this is well deserved. Sticking his head down to the floor, Nikkei looked like he was desperate in a way.
Yo, Nikkei, raise your head up first.
I can't, not until you forget... No, maybe not that far, but until you guys feel a bit better. Alright, we get it. Just get up. You're making things awkward. Really? Why are you suddenly this passive? You were just out there trying to get us for the last few days. That was an act. An act? Nikkei? We haven't gained any info so far. No matter how hard we investigated, it was no use. That was why we became more and more desperate, and that's why the tension arose. We need information. Info to turn the tables against Mikado, to escape this place. If you really were a void, and you really do feel sorry, give us information.
That's right. I know I was the hothead here, but we need information before berating Nikkei.
The only person who had a lead, Setsuka, is now dead. And Shuri hasn't been cooperative with us ever since he regained his memory.
Of course I'm gonna tell you. That's why I betrayed Void. And I'll tell you everything I can. So, first of all, I'm not sure where to start. I'm used to giving questions, but answering them isn't exactly my specialty. Oh, let's reverse our roles. You guys ask me what you want to know, and I can be the interviewee.
Weren't you being serious about giving us an apology right before this?
I don't feel great either, but this is all gonna stay down and gloomy if I just keep going on.
Well, I guess it's not that important.
Yes.
We can question you, and you'll answer anything?
Anything I'm able to answer. There's a ton of things I want to ask, but I think this is what everyone wants to know the most. The last remaining void.
Agreed, it's crucial that we know their identity. Especially when it's highly likely that they're in this room with us right now.
A real, huh?
Nikke, tell us, out of the 3 voids that are alive, other than you and Mikado, who was the last person? Yeah, I thought that'd be the first thing you all would ask. You want me to tell you who they are? About that last person? Sorry, I can't answer that question. What? Why? You told us you'll answer anything. I didn't say anything. I said anything I'm able to answer. What do you mean by that? You don't know who the remaining void is? Not exactly, but...
If you know who it is, tell us. That's the most important thing we need. I didn't want us to fight each other anymore.
Suppose I told you who that person is right now. How would you feel about them?
How would we feel? Of course we'd.
You all didn't want to listen to me when I came out. That's why I begged for your forgiveness. If that's the reaction to someone who came out on their own, how would that person feel? Especially if they don't plan to switch sides. How would things go if that happens? What are you trying to say? That person is probably hesitating too, split between going on with the plan and giving up. The relationship between us voids wasn't in a good shape since Mikado betrayed Hajime. That's why I want to give that person a chance as a fellow member. A chance? I think there's a difference between confessing on one's own like I did and being exposed by someone else. I can talk here because I decided to leave Void and join your side. But as soon as I tell you who the last Void is, you'll try to purge that traitor, am I wrong?
Nikke?
Can we really trust you? I think you're just trying to cover up for your teammate. I won't deny it, you're not completely wrong. Stop it, Yuki. We don't know who that person is, but Nikke said that person is unsure whether to follow Void as well. It's my personal opinion, but Hajime and Emma, they both seem to be hesitant about committing murder. I say that we can't disregard Nikke's reasoning.
Sora's right, Yuki. We need to trust Nikke. If we can't trust him, he won't be able to trust us either. After all, this situation is what we have originally planned for, isn't it?
Originally planned?
Yeah, it was our goal. Building a relationship with Voids and making them join our side. We didn't have much information about the Voids up until this point. If we get that information, we might be able to help Nikke, the Voids, and escape with them.
I agree. If we can't trust Nikke, nothing will change. He openly announced his betrayal in front of Mikado because he believed in us.
Okay, I'll give it a try for now. It's going to be fine. Hajime and Emma were a part of Void and committed murder. And yet, I didn't think they were truly evil people. The same goes for Nikke and the other Void who may be here with us. I mean, what? Yeah, I mean, we know it's Aroha, so yes, they're here with you. But, like, really, as a group, I think the whole group knows it's not Tori or Shobai, you know? I feel like it's kind of obvious at this point. I'll trust everyone. Thank you.
Hi. You nearly scared me. What is it, Aroha? Hi. I had thought that Mikado will take some kind of action to get back at Nikke for this.
Aroha's right. I'm probably gonna be killed soon. Killed? Mikado always makes sure to eliminate anything that might be an obstacle for his plan. Since I went public with my defection, he'll come after me with his full strength in the near future. It'll be a race against time from now on. I'll need to strike at Mikado in some form before he kills me. But won't there be a class trial? If Mikado kills you, everyone will know he's the culprit. Do you really think he'll do that? You shouldn't think of Mikado like that. His actions are unpredictable. The fear of not knowing what will come next. That is the most frightening aspect of Mikado Sanoji. So to be honest, I'm really scared right now. I put my trust in you and challenged Mikado, but a part of me still isn't sure if this was the right thing to do. Nikke. Nikke lowered his head when he said that. His face looked so weak, unlike anything we'd seen so far. Instead of his usual playful, sarcastic self, I felt his genuine, honest fear.
Yo, don't worry. I know that this is a cliche thing to say, but together we can overcome any hardships that will face us. I'm just so glad that you believed in us in the end.
Are you afraid of Mikado that much? But you turned your back against him, and there's no going back. I don't mean to offend you, but why didn't you risk your life to join our side? Why did you risk your life to join our side if you're that afraid of Mikado? Yuki, did you really need to say that? His conscience didn't allow him to remain in Void any longer, and he believed in us. I think these are enough. No, Sora. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not as good a person as you think I am. I didn't choose to leave Void because of my ethics or conscience. It was because of my hatred. Hatred of Mikado. Hatred? That scoundrel. He robbed me of everything I had. And what do you mean by that? Explain. It feels a bit funny to say this when everything's already been uncovered. I used to be the leader of Void.
What?
You all wanted to know why Void was doing these things, right? Why do you think is the reason we're setting up this killing game? We wouldn't have asked you in the first place if we knew that. We don't intend to take part in the crooked measures like this at first. Not when I was the leader. That's crazy. He was the leader. Huh. Void was an organization created to search for a certain person. Hajime M and I, we went through a terrible childhood, and there's a person who saved us from that hellish suffering.
Utsuro.
Someone pointed out to me on a recent video that Emma is actually featured in the first game in like the storybook, like the ending. I think it's the epilogue. It shows like Utsuru's past and how he helped all those people, and actually it literally shows Emma. And I think the boy's implied to be Hajime. I think that's really a cool detail. So, fun fact. If I went back and watched it, and yeah, she's right there. That hellish suffering. But after we grew a bit older, that person was nowhere to be seen. So we made use of everything we had to look for that person. And the people that then teamed up together during that period. Hajime Makunochi, Emma Makarobi, and the other Void I can't mention yet, and me. Those were the initial members of Void. So you were the leader back then. Calling me a leader may be an exaggeration, but I was the first to start searching for this person. I was able to do it along with my journalist work, and I had the most amount of information available. While I was busy with the search, I discovered there were others in the same boat as me. All I did was bring them together to form an organization. You just said they were Hajime, Emma, you, and the other person, right? And then what about Mikado? How did you get to be the leader and force us into a killing game? It's a long story. The four of us worked together to track down that person's whereabouts, but no matter how long we searched or what method we tried, we couldn't find a single trace of him. It was great that we decided to combine our efforts, but the outcome was always the same regardless of the time and effort we put in.
What kind of person was he? If he was giving help to children, he might have been a volunteer or someone working for charity.
I have no idea. It's evident that he gave us help, and we wouldn't be the people we are now if it wasn't for him. But we still couldn't figure out who that person was or why he helped us. We don't even know that person's name.
I do.
Oh, what kind of a weirdo is he?
I can understand that. I have a person I want to find too, but it isn't easy to search for someone even when you know their name and face. It must have been almost impossible to look for a person you barely know about.
And then one day he sent a message to us.
He?
A man who introduced himself as Mikado Sanoji tracked us with a video. Surprisingly, he knew about our purpose. He claimed that he has knowledge regarding the person we're searching for and even is prepared to meet him.
That means Mikado was also trying to meet the same person you talked about.
Everything was well up to that point. All of us, including myself, finally thought we could finally make some progress. We didn't know who this Mikado Sanoji was, but the important part was that we finally got a clue for our search. But something felt wrong after listening to what he said. He told us we need sacrifices in order to meet that person, and that we need to kill them by our own hands.
That must be...
The killing game we're in right now.
You mean we're the sacrifices?
Why did you... Was there a reason you had to agree to it?
I don't know if you'll believe me, but we didn't involve ourselves in crime even when we were trying all sorts of things to find that person. Hajime, Emma, they're all good people at heart. That's why all of us hesitated when we heard Mikado's suggestion.
Did you even need to hesitate? It's murder. I don't know how important that person was to you guys, but that means killing other people just to meet that one person. I have someone I want to find too, but I'll refuse at once if I'm told that I have to commit murder for it. That should be a normal person's response.
Even when you'll die if you can't meet that person?
What?
We didn't search for that person just to meet him. We had to risk our lives in that search. If we don't find him, we won't have a future.
But why? What made you stake everything just to look for that person?
I'll get there later.
I'm kind of confused. But, I mean, he'll get there later. He will get there later. It's okay.
Anyway, everyone hesitated over Mikado's offer. I was thinking of refusing it at first, too. The answer seemed obvious at first. We were desperate, but not mindless enough to straight out accept a murder plan. But we had already experienced so many failures when Mikado showed up. And everyone was becoming anxious. In the end, the other three decided to join Mikado. Mom mentality is the thing. I was gonna turn down the offer at first. But eventually, I went along with the others when they tried to convince me. So that's what happened. You created Void, but Mikado suddenly appeared and took over the organization and its members? So what? All you've said is you hesitated, but agreed to murder people anyway. How is that related to you hating Mikado? Yuki, watch your language. No, he's right. I chose to be a part of this, and there's no excuse for that. Still, even though we were only working together for a common goal, I thought Hajime and Emma, those who trusted me and joined my group, were more than just teammates. Although my lack of ability allowed Mikado to take over, I thought it couldn't be helped. I had the same goal after all. But Mikado Sennoji, that bastard, only thought of us as tools. I don't even think his intention is the same as ours. The scumbag just used us for his own benefit.
Farewell, Mr. Makunouchi. I shan't forget you. You son of a bitch! Do you think the other three would let you do this?
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I still want to live. I don't want to die.
An excellent colleague, I must say, but you too were an average being in the end. Begging for your life at the last moment. What a disgraceful sight.
Is that why you betrayed Mikado? To avenge your dead teammates? My cause isn't that noble, but I didn't like him from the second I met him. That rotten scumbag, I'll kill him myself. I don't care what happens to the plan. If I could just kill him.
Calm down, I get how much you hate him, but Med is going too far.
Nikkei, you're different from Hajime or Emma. You didn't get your hands dirty yet. I agree that Mikado absolutely deserves to die, but there's no need to do it yourself. If we get out of here safely, the law will do the job for you. The law. It would have been nice if that was possible. Huh? If you didn't like him that much, you could have switched sides from the start. We're now down to less than 10 people. If you told us that earlier, we could have had even more allies fighting against Mikado.
Yuki, watch your temper! We can't undo what's already been done. We should instead be thankful to Nikkei, who has at least turned to our side from now on.
No, it's as Yuki said. I had already betrayed Mikado long ago. What? But I've kept that a secret from you guys. I'd like to apologize about that. What do you mean by keeping a secret from us? The truth is, ever since Hajime died, I've seeked for a partner I could trust amongst you. And in the end, I chose Satsuka. Oh, is that why she was acting all weird? Oh, so she knew stuff. She did know stuff, because, like, she was like, oh, I'll tell you later. Was it that Nikkei was a void, maybe? And that's what was in her will? After choosing Satsuka Chiibukuro as my partner, I told her about Void, just like I'm doing now.
What?
Wait, so Setsuka was an insider for you ever since we arrived on the third island? So that's why. I knew something was up with Setsuka ever since Emma's trial.
But why Setsuka? It would have been better if you told all of us, just like you're doing now.
I couldn't. I needed as much security as I could get in order to keep my cover. Well, despite my efforts to stay hidden, Mikado seemed to have noticed it in the end. Among the many reasons of leadership, intelligence, and such, the main reason I chose Setsuka was that she had the power to bring Mikado down. Setsuka's right eye, the one she always keeps it closed, has the ability to save things she just saw, just like a camera. I told her about Void and the details of her plans, and in exchange, I requested her to keep a lookout for Mikado. Using her eyes, she would be able to easily catch information and would throw less suspicion than investigating myself. Seems like she actually did find out something in the end. But Kanade Otono Koji, that psychopath murderer, ruined everything. Yeah, I'm with you, Nikkei. Kanade sucks. Kanade's the worst character. And listen, okay. Before anyone comes for me for hating Kanade, a character can be like a good villain and a good character, but that doesn't mean they're like not hateable. Like, she's a good villain, but I still hate her, you know? Like, I do agree that she's a good antagonist, but I want to throw her into the fires of hell. So this is a dead end for me. That's why, as a last resort, I decided to take Mikado head on by turning to you guys.
There were many things going on behind our backs.
After I sided with Setsuka, I purposely acted as an outsider so that Setsuka would be free from suspicion. In the end, I may have looked like an asshat trying to ruin the atmosphere, but sorry, that wasn't how I really felt. Aww, he's not a terrible person. I mean, maybe. He says he's still not great, but I'm starting to like him. He's you know, he's come around. He's like cool now to me.
Nikke, could I ask you one thing?
What?
When I asked Setsuko why she always kept her right eye closed, she didn't give me an answer. She glossed over it like the usual, called it an evil eye or whatever. And when I told her to be serious, she said it was a secret she couldn't tell anyone.
See, I'm so unobservant. I didn't even know she was always keeping it closed. Like, I know she winked a lot in her sprites, but I didn't realize that she winked in all of them.
But you told us that you knew about Setsuko's eye. I didn't think she would have revealed her secret that easily.
Yoriko? The thing is, she didn't have to tell anything. I already knew about it.
What do you mean?
I'm part of Void. Of course I knew in advance about the killing game. Do you all really think you were directed to Mikado's plan simply because you were unlucky? I'm saying there's a reason that each one of you got involved in this killing game. What? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about?
What is that reason? Explain it to us, Nikke.
Mikado's the one who came up with most of the plans, so I don't know the details of it. He didn't tell us. But I have some basic information about you all. Mikado carried around your profiles like a resume and showed us their contents before launching the plan. That's how I knew about Setsuko's eye.
In short, we weren't randomly selected. Mikado intentionally targeted us.
Interesting. I wonder why. And the Voids had access to her personal information from the start.
That's a bit creepy to think about.
That's alright. Whatever it is, Nikke promised to tell us everything, and if we work together... Oh yeah, why don't we call Tsuruya and Shobai about this? If everyone except Mikado joins forces, we'll have better odds of defeating him.
Shobai, I say that's going a bit too far.
Yoriko, Shobai carried that last trial. Okay, if we can convince him to come around and hang out with us, I think we could take on Mikado, because remember, he cannot use his magic to murder. So, he can't really kill us, right? Maybe? I don't know. I think Shobai could take him. Although, wait, there was that whole scene where they fought early and he got beaten badly. I still think it would be cool if we could get Shobai on our side, though. I think he's so cool.
I think differently, Yoriko. He did help us a lot in yesterday's trial. And even that guy wouldn't want to waste time in silence, so who knows, maybe he'll help us.
Sorry, but please don't do that.
What?
To Tree and Shobai, don't ever tell him I'm a Void or the fact that I betrayed Void. Why not? Shobai can understand, but what about Teruya? Because they're both untrustworthy. Okay, listen. Teruya's trustworthy, okay? I don't care what. I know you have like a weird grudge against him, Nikke, but I would trust him with my life. I will say that. I don't think I need to say anything about Shobai, and the same goes for Teruya. That Kisaragi Foundation that Teruya said he was in, we Voids in that group go a long way.
So what? You're just saying that we shouldn't tell them the truth because you're not on good terms with them?
No, it's nothing personal like that. Those people from the Foundation have been on our tracks the whole time.
Well, if it's Rei and Teruya,
they're probably right. You guys are probably evil, especially if you're looking for Utsuro, and Utsuro made them kill each other. Like, Nikke, there's a bigger picture here. Okay, like, I'm always going to choose Teruya over, you. I'm sorry.
He's just my son.
Of course, we did commit crimes, so it should be rightful for us to take punishment, but those people aren't really sane as well. Okay. Point specifically for Saruki. I agree. I think Rei's sane. I think Teruya's sane. You guys really shouldn't go along with him either. Take my word on this.
Teruya, but he didn't seem like that bad of a guy.
Because he's not. Alright, let's listen to Nikke. No! I want to hang out with... I mean, I already maxed out Teruya, but I want to love him because he deserves love. He's just my sweet little baby.
But Sora... We need Nikke's help anyways to make anything out of our current situation.
I wish we could tell Shobai. I'd like him to be like, and do that sprint where he's like thinking. I really like Shobai. He kind of might be my favorite character now.
Then we shouldn't listen to his conditions, should we?
Sora. Oh, we should listen to his conditions, shouldn't we? I mixed them up. It said shouldn't. I got confused. Whoops. Thank you for trusting a sinful guy like me. And now I can get your stupid free time event and see where people are.
Yay. Give and take, they say. This is just a mutual partnership, alright? Don't you dare get your hopes up.
So I think we should end the meeting for now. What? We still have a lot to ask. I told you, we need to keep this a secret from Shobai and Teruya. We were here for too long. Mikado's fine since he already knows, but the other two shouldn't find out about this.
But...
Yuki, we're still headed for the next island. No need to rush. Let's do what he told us.
Thank you, Shinji. I'll call you all again soon. Treat me as you normally would do until then. Wait, this just came to my mind. Sheba and Turia don't know about your defection, but Mikado does. Don't you think Mikado could tell them about it? That's very unlikely. Judging from his personality, he'll avoid pulling in external factors when dealing with internal matters. Well, he might tell something to the other Void, but that's for them to decide. I guess we're done for today. We'll be waiting for your next call, Nikkei. You can count on me. Oh, and I want to thank you all again. Maybe I should have confessed much earlier.
We should be the ones thanking you. You helped clarify a lot of things.
You've already told Mikado about this, so things will get more important from here. Don't you die on us, Nikkei.
Nikkei's small act of bravery had moved our hearts immensely. As he said, his intentions might not have been in the best place. His anger towards Mikado may be his driving force right now. But whatever it may be, Nikkei decided to trust us and tell us the truth, and we did so as well. Nikkei had become a beacon of hope to our hopeless situation ever since the third trial. And then they're probably going to kill him off soon. Let's see, what's the time? Oh my, it's already lunchtime. Hadn't even noticed the time passing while talking with everyone. Just the fact that we now have a lead makes me feel a bit excited. I guess I can't just stand here waiting for Nikkei to contact me again. I should do something in the meantime. Free time events? Yup! Okay, so I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find Shobai. We're going to get that, we're gonna go buy some stuff from him, and then we're gonna end the episode. Because, oh my god, Nikkei's voice hurts so bad. If he's not available right now, there he is, okay. I'm like, I need to buy something from you. Welcome, my dear customer. He's so cool. Ugh. Okay. I have a lot of money. Okay, is it this? Trial. It's this one. Free movement during, yup. We got it. And then, is this the one that intimacy potential? Yes. I need it. Yeah, we have some of these. What does this do? No, we don't need that. No, we don't need that. Please, come again. Wait, I think he had another one that was good. Hang on. He had another daily life skill. I think it was, Hajime's? Yeah. He's so cool. I love Shobai so much, I'm sorry. I just see him and I'm like, oh, I want to hang out with you. This one? Maximum fatigue is doubled. I feel like that's pretty good. But, no! I don't want that! Dang it! I did not mean to buy that. Shoot. Okay, well, great. Now I have this dumb skill. What does this even do? What does this even do? I didn't even read it. And I didn't save. I'm literally stuck with this. Okay, I'm getting out of here before I buy anything again. I don't have the money for that. Like, I don't know, someone with a really good skill might die this chapter, so I might have to go get them. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, what I was gonna say is I'm gonna end the episode here because Nikkei's voice literally destroys my throat and I'm in pain right now and I actually want to hang out with Nikkei. I don't know if I'm gonna max him, but I'm gonna get his daily life skill. Let's see what we accidentally bought, shall we? We have 52 points. Power Punch. Doubles damage inflicted and reduces reload cooldown. Okay. I'm not gonna use that. I have Setsuka's skill. Great. Ugh, I'm so mad right now. Whatever. Alright, guys. Interesting episode. I feel like I didn't talk as much as I wanted to about stuff. But I was very, like, engaged in whatever they were saying, you know? Nikkei's cool now. I like him now. I went this whole game being like, dude, Nike's a jerk. And now he's like kind of cool. I'm kind of like, he's growing on me. Will he beat Teruya Sanoji and... I called Mikado Sanoji. Why did I do that? Will he beat him and Shobai in the battle for my affections? Probably not. I really like him now, though. Like, he's cool now. I'm cool with him. Shobai's just like, I can't wait to see him do more stuff. I really like Shobai now. And honestly, I really like Aroha. I just love Void, apparently. Curious to see where this is going to go next. I can't wait till we get to the next island. I know it's probably going to be either next episode or the episode after. We'll get there. But we'll get there. And I'm a little nervous because I was told to like maximize my free time events in this chapter. So I'm scared we're not going to get any free time events in chapter 5 or 6. So I've got to make the most of it. Yeah, all right. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a like and a comment. I love reading all of your thoughts and theories. And subscribe if you have not. It really does help out me and it helps out my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, wherever in the world it is when you are watching this. I hope it's fantastic. And with all of that being said, I will see you next time when we hang out with Nike, I guess. Later.